Happy Friday and welcome to Daytime Live. Remember, if you want to watch us live, onespotmedia.com is the place to go. If you want to catch up on previous episodes, televisionjamaica.com. For my people out there who don't like go online, YouTube is there to save the day. Buzz and chat, so you can catch up there as well. And remember, hashtag TVJDTL and follow us where, Nisha Yen?
At TVJ_Daytime Live. Thank you very much.
Yes, now before we even, I know you want to go and chat now.
Yes, can we chat? We have a good chat subject today.
But
I'm really excited.
Everybody on Twitter, we're talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, he made a statement the other day about China taking over the Caribbean and Africa. He said that when he visited Jamaica at some event last year celebrating Garvey, he saw how much of an impact, you know, it was. Whatever, why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're just handsome today. Don't you love his shirt?
Oh,
Look at
thank
gorgeous.
you.
Yes, go on, my dear.
Thank you.
Yes.
But, yeah, let's talk about that. What do you think about that?
Well, for me, I love Umar Johnson anyway, doctor. I think he's awesome. He is someone that, a black man that is very aware. Hashtag stay woke. He's very woke, which I love. So the whole conversation, though, I do think that I am glad that somebody's finally said it. That the Chinese do tend to own a lot of land in the Caribbean. You know, because it's not just Jamaica, actually. So there is something happening.
Some presence.
You know, because China is has one of the largest population in all the countries. You know, some people say that it's actually overpopulated. So the fact that some offloading of persons is happening is not surprising. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think it's, well, what he mentioned, what I took from it, the most important thing that I took from it was the fact that he mentioned some of the decisions that Jamaica, well, he said that Jamaica will become, if we don't stop, will become the first Chinese colony, which means that we will be, everything that's here will be owned by the Chinese. Yeah. So what he's aiming at is the fact that these decisions that are being made by the leaders, he mentioned Caribbean leaders as well as leaders in Africa, it's not going to affect them per se, but it will affect the generation 20, 30
because
years
it's a short-term gain.
Yes.
So we'll gain for the short term, but we'll actually lose in the long run. Because the problem is that we're getting rich now. Let's say whoever is in government or in power at the time is getting rich now. However, our children and grandchildren are going to suffer for that. Yeah. The issue that I'm having is because people, depending on their political affiliation, so whether in Jamaica, for example, you're PNP or JLP, you don't really want to get involved in certain kind of conversations. But this is something that we need to talk about because more and more you're finding that Jamaica is not owned by Jamaicans. You know, we're talking about the beaches and stuff like that. China owns some of our beaches here and the rest of it. I mean, Hellshire is where we can go. That's the only place that as a Jamaican you can just go and enjoy the beach. What are you talking about? We're Jamaicans. What's happening? At the hotels, I'm saying that like...
Yeah,
let's be aware, you know. So
it's
anyway,
you know,
this is a little. You know me, I'm
deep.
about certain things, so I'm like gonna step off of certain things. But anyway, have you heard the new? Speaking of woke, hashtag woke, not woke. I don't know. Jay-Z, the new Jay-Z album.
Yeah, man, I heard about it. 4:44 a.m. PM. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
But I heard about it. I think it's, well, I mean, Jay-Z and Beyonce, the most followed couple perhaps in the world. And, you know, they represent that strong black union that a lot of people would aspire to be. I think the album itself, is a lot of persons, there are a lot of speculations about different tracks on it.
Yeah.
The one that people are speaking about the most is the fact that he admitted to cheating on B.
He did.
That's Beyonce, right?
Yes.
And, you know, the whole elevator fight.
Yes, so he addressed, so I listened to the album, and it seemed to me that the thing about Jay-Z's album is there's no anthem on it. You know, when you hear an album and you go, oh, that song, you know, that, So
it's
there's
like a mature apology.
It's literally like, it's like a response to the last 5 years, everything. So he like you said, he talks about Solange, he talks about the fight in the elevator,
and having Blue Ivy.
His daughter, he talked about Beyonce, the affair. He talked about this fight that he's been in with another entertainer. Yeah. He addresses that as well. So it's similar to Lemonade. It's very much like a little story, like a mini musical.
And that's interesting because I love when, you know, artists are able to capture their experiences, their thoughts on an album so creatively and release. And, you know, a lot of people, it picked up tremendously. A lot of persons are speaking about it. Yeah. And I think it's another great move for a black entertainer because I love seeing that. I'm just saying.
You know what? You know what?
But ring.
Ring.
You're not going to answer. Scammer on the door.
Ring.
Have you or your friend been scammed by the Wangiri? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This thing that's going around where the people might call your phone and then they get the credit.
Right.
I don't know how.
They're smart. Like, how do you think about it? 'Cause apparently, this software system, whatever, was developed in China.
Or
Japan,
yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like, seriously. So so basically what happened is your phone rings and it's obviously a +44 number, which means that it's a overseas number, but then they hang up. So of course you're thinking, my granny or my cousin or some family member. So you're like, let me call back, you know, hey. And then whatever money's on your phone, it takes it.
Yeah, so this
Liquor meant enough, I guess is
the aim of it.
You know, it's like $10 really? That's what, okay.
But a lot of customers, especially, I think it's the digital customers mainly, who
I
were
don't
targeted
have any flow.
by
I think it's all digital.
1 and 2, digital customers were targeted heavily. And the good thing about this is that, no.
Mine didn't ring either.
I got a +111, you know, please, that was from Flo. But I mean, the whole, it's weird because, first of all, I'm so happy, we have to be happy for social media because that's where persons start to say, you get a call from Poland, and then people start saying, hold on, Poland.
Like, don't
and
answer, don't answer. So now everybody knows.
Yeah, so now everybody, you know, we're aware of it and all that.
Yeah.
Digital released a statement saying that they're trying to block the number that's calling. And I think it's, first of all, I don't think everybody, I don't know. I just feel like we're different as Jamaicans, so we probably don't fall for it. They had a problem in New Zealand and they lost millions.
We're not. First of all, in Jamaica, it's like, yo, Bridget, me not no credit.
I was just about to go there.
First of all, we ain't got credit. So we're like, mommy, what's up? Send me some credit now. Granny, foreign, America, wherever. So it's not going to affect us. We don't got credit. Poland. Okay, so leave us alone.
Yeah, but just it's so weird, and you know where technology is going. But another topic that I want to touch on, I saw this while scrolling through my Instagram. Some schools are refusing to accept teenage mothers.
What you mean?
So you know the Women's Center, they're all for reintegrating the young girls when they get pregnant back into the system, and some schools are saying
what schools?
Well, I never
what kind of schools? High school, do you mean? College?
Pretty much,
university? What school?
Yes, been reintegrated back into high schools because that's the age where teenage pregnancy kind of start to happen.
Because they're teenagers.
Yeah, but some schools are not for it. I never really get to delve much into it but I think I need to.
And I think this is definitely a conversation that we need to go into because I want to know. Let's say they're not for it. Cool.
Why aren't you?
I need to hear the why, and then maybe they have something else that's planned.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But I brought it up because I think it's something.
So
that we
let's
need
talk
to look
about
into.
that on Monday show.
Yes.
Because I think it's really good.
But that's all that's buzzing for now.
What,
I just found you a while ago. Yes, we need to move on to chat, but we will do that when we return.
It's burning slow.